I got started. Thanks.
Karen Martin Brown. Question, if, are you all opening the floor to anyone in the audience if they want to ask a question?
This is the board, Rodney.
Yes,
Have
ma'am.
that full
We want to see.
I just had my dad and I started. Brown things up there.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, what did you think of this? I brought my seat. My chair, not my seat. Hey, honey, how you doing? I like there were Hey, baby. Good to see you. And you know what? I'm not for it.
That's what my folks do. I got 3 minutes down on it. Going down river.
They're not out. Some reason they cannot. Nebraska. And I don't know where it's all. Never even back. And that cancer man over there.
Good dress.
I have to, I get to something, well, I'm headed so. I don't know.
Congratulations on that.
Oh, they want to be family. Well, go bring your brain for some reason. That's, and I love the boy cries. And you just didn't do anything.
Hey, Rose.
Just man, lady. Try to move around a little bit. Yeah, I think so. Like, what just that's a lot of it's hard. If I
I've been to Van.
I know, I bet it.
It is a nice drive. Well, they're in Dawsonville. But it's great. We had two cookies, you know.
Two chip.
It's great. Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening? I hear ya. I saw 20. Yeah, hang out with
There's one in there.
Good morning, today, Frank. Here we go. What we got? Yeah. That's good. And I think he's right.
There's a picture of the house. You live there, you got about 5 inches there. That house got flooded. Well, I saw you at the post office. We were there at the same time. I mean, we both had the same expressions. Yeah, me too. Thanks, sir.
Swanee County, Columbia County, have a core myself. Second, so it's like.
We gotta leave these
Some people say, well, she's never signed up for us. We got it, so we got it.
Do you have a microphone?
Oh, you need a little.
Can I have your attention? A couple of weeks ago, certain number of members, it's approximately, okay, well, I'll try to shout just a little louder, okay? Why don't you leave the park, please? So if you'll listen up very carefully, some of you that can, pardon me? Yeah, come on up a little forward. A couple of weeks ago, members of the association requested a special meeting to be held to consider recall of board members, park manager, and amend bylaws.
And articles of corporation extension.
So with that being said, the board of directors for TREPO set a meeting date for today because there was no other day that we could do it. And we're here today for that special meeting. The special meeting is a members meeting. The president would be conducting the meeting. So first and foremost, what I'll do is ask the president if there is a quorum. Notices were sent out to all property owners. We did. Okay, so let me verify that. Is Vonda here?
Here.
Vonda, did we send out notices to you?
All lot owners, each one, they were all pulled and used the addresses on the property appraiser site.
Okay, so
Which were people receive their tax records.
Also emails, because some of us
Please,
signed up for newsletters.
let's keep it here on the floor, okay? So with that being said, that notice was sent out. That was sent out to approximately 1,600 property.
You got the number, Terry?
1887.
1,887. So with that being said, I'll turn it over to the president to give us the total number of people from the two sides and ask you, is there a quorum today?
We have 32 members from the Swanee side,
Hang on a second. We have how many?
32 members from the Swanee side, 64 from the Columbia side with a total of 86, and we do not have a quorum.
Okay. So with that being said, yeah, let's get it over with. There will be no meeting today.
Hey, who did not get a letter? Raise your hand, please, so I can get it count. Who did not get a letter?
I got no letter, but I know 16 people that absolutely are property owners in between Swanee County and Columbia County that own more than 1 acre apiece and did not get letters today.
Okay.
Well,
They already voted out this more.
So, Don, you do have a manifest all this.
You never sound real particular.
Prove it with a postage and show us what you made for photos.
Okay, you're gonna adjourn the meeting. I'd like to say something.
No, we don't, hey, have a seat. When did I call you forward?
All right, so.
I want
I
to.
said, we did not call you forward. I already have something coming up. So have a seat.
Let's go home.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, stop talking, Amanda, stop talking.
Just wait.
No, they're going home, start talking.
Leanne, come on.
Shut
It was, she requested to be the first one to talk at the members meeting, so I'm giving her the floor.
Okay, there used to be, remember in 1997, 1998, our board never had these problems. Mr. Jolly was chairman. Mrs. Jolly was our treasurer, Lynette Kennedy was our membership secretary. We had a great board and we worked on file. Never had problems. I am here now.
Let's get the conversation out the top.
I am here today under 617.0701. The state law, the state law, attendance of members at a meeting, either in person or proxy, constitutes a waiver of notice, a waiver of any and all objections to the place of the meeting, the time of the meeting, or to the manner in which it has been called or convened. Unless the member attends the meeting solely for the purpose of stating at the beginning of the meeting any objection or objections to the transactions of affairs. I am here today, I did not sign in on the forum. I am here to object to this meeting. And the reason is because whenever these people, they sent and asked for a special meeting, and here's what they said. A vote to amend bylaw and articles of corporation. First of all, the bylaws. Okay, they're screening because this is their way of keeping the members from knowing the laws and knowing what our articles of corporation state. And our articles of corporation, now they ask for this special meeting and they say they want to amend the bylaws and the articles of corporation. Let's start with the articles of corporation. In our articles of corporation, it states amendments to these articles of corporation may be proposed to the board members in writing. Now, they cannot make in writing their proposal to the board. If they would have, then the board would look and make sure they're legal. Then proceed and give them a special meeting to make the amendment that they have asked for. That is the procedure for the Articles of Corporation amendment. Now, the bylaws, you have to say what you want to amend into the bylaws, and this has to go into all of the members' notices for the special meeting when they are sent out. The bylaws, in Article 4, the meeting procedures are, the president is to get the special meeting request, have the secretary send notices to all members of the time, place, and the reason, purpose of the report of the meeting, which must include, if you're going to amend the bylaw, what you are wanting to amend to the bylaw. It has to be in those notices. The article of corporation, we all have already read this. You have to give a proposal of what you want to amend to the board. You then need to find out by looking through the law get a lawyer, want to make sure that that article is a legal article to amend, because your article of incorporation can have to go through your legal process and be put in the corporations divisions where they are right now. These were made in 1980. Now, when I've been on this board in 1997 and 1998,
I've listened to a bunch of people out there.
we did not have any problems like this.
When were they put in place?
Because you've got to know what your articles and what your bylaws
This doesn't
are.
seem to be getting any.
And the board has the right, if the bylaws are inconsistent with the articles of incorporation, they don't have to use those bylaws. I was on the board, Mr. Jolly, Mr. Friend was on there, we all said, it said things on the, that's illegal. Because our articles say if you don't pay the dues, you're expelled from the corporation until you do. You don't get a membership until you pay your dues. That is in our articles. This lien stuff was done illegally in 1990. You have to have every majority of property owners, not members, property owners, sign. We will become a POA. Because at that time we were a corporation, a member-run corporation. In 1997, we allowed those deed restrictions to go on. We pulled the property owners. We had voted opinion at the membership annual meeting. The members said, let them go. We are under the county, we've been under the county, this lien stuff not been done, we don't want it. That, no, you can't afford it. That was the end
Do you believe
of those deed
that's
restrictions.
right to say?
They were not used. In 2013 and 2014, some board members decided, oh, let's lean and get money.
That's fair? Is that
And
legal?
the state of Florida, the
Is that
law
legal?
said 5 years,
But is
you
it
can
legal?
sue to get your lien money back. So I'm
It is
for it.
legal. According to the bylaws, read your bylaws.
5 years.
That's my.
I mean, how much money was taken in those 5 years?
They don't have to give it to everybody.
We,
That's
I don't
the
know,
whole bylaw.
and real estate offices,
You
they have an obligated duty to know that those deed restrictions were MRTA. This board, they're just copying off the other people.
It's gonna happen 5 years from now. You're not-
Why do you know it said that?
So let's
Why?
change that
Because
now.
we said we were green,
I agree.
we were ignorant. This is illegal shit. And these type of companies, I
That's
talked
the
to
reason
them,
I'm here.
they sent checks to Three Rivers State
And I don't mind you
Owners
going, hey, he's gotta,
Association.
excuse me for.
This is Three Rivers State Property Owners Inc.
Hey, there's something.
That's the only legal name. They never made the Property Owners Association a legal name. Then they had the nerve to say they were Three Rivers State Owners LLC.
Well, somebody else
They're
is
using
standing
that
there.
name. I told them at the beginning of the year, get that deed restriction, or get that cemetery over in the Three Rivers Property Owners Inc. That is our corporation. It's a member-run corporation. I am running for president
Somebody else is standing.
in October because I'm sick of this. When I did my 2 years, I said, I'm never gonna do this again. But I'm not gonna sit here letting them take our corporation away from us. I am objecting to the affairs at this meeting.
I don't think that they ought to be.
You don't come in here and cut me off like this.
Have a lead against both of them.
Everything I pay, go away, you.
I'm gonna,
You have no right to talk.
We don't have a win.
Nobody can talk.
We have bylaws.
It is a special meeting, you are held it,
You need to
the
revise.
law says right here.
Now's the time to revise it.
You give us your rights to object.
80% of the people in this party.
The law says,
They can be.
the law says you cannot object unless you came here. You solely object. I didn't sign in on no quorum. I came here. I told the president I have a letter I came here to object to this meeting. And let me tell you something about the people that asked for this special meeting. In September 26th, they asked to remove the ward. They they said, let's make, have the names, and they have their members who they wanted to be on the board. People, by law, have to wait 30 days before they can.
And I waited for over an hour. But I don't want to get rid of it, coming out of the woods on Utah. And I thought after something did go in that sheriff got to open the one that we know, I said, well, you guys put up.
It's legal.
Anyway,
They
all the.
don't get the board 30
Out
days.
here working.
Therefore,
Well, one boy already.
that meeting was legal or whatever it's
So I have
now for that till legal. They're still in Rico saying it's legal. More money on that system.
Yeah, but I called last night and I never saw a sheriff.
And then the guy was trying to sell and buy.
You know what they're doing. It's broke. They get lost. You don't want them to report.
I'm calling in today.
I heard about that guy, and I was here.
You've been,
All that money.
I mean, they were in such a hurry to send a special email, they put it on to multiple, they never said that. They never said that, it's a
there. But if they couldn't change it down.
Their election, so they, but they didn't, unless you notify. I'm willing to step down if they have to go Everybody here has a right to talk. No, ma'am. Well, that's what the paper says. Oh, people are talking. Which is, no, not really. We have to adjourn this meeting because it's so short. We can't get the right to talk at it. Oh, that's very smart. Just because the paper said it, you're right. You don't. Yes, in their base conversation. I sorry, that's obviously been apologized.
There is no problem. I'm trying to tell you all this one more thing about that.
We should
I just want to explain how this meeting was called for and what happened from the date it was called for until now. So we originally sent a certified letter October 31st. And from multiple members, the board did not acknowledge the request to the members who called for the meeting. And it was not publicized for all members until November 20th. So the certified letter was sent October 31st. Nothing was put out by the board until November 20th. On Facebook and Traco.net. They changed the date, the time, and the location that was originally requested, which was December 13th. The revised, without consulting or contacting us at all, finding out if that was a reasonable date. The reason why that date was originally chosen, because this is a weekend after a holiday, the majority of people are out of town at this point. Next weekend is their Christmas extravaganza. We didn't want to mess with that either. So the next reasonable date would have been December 13th. The revised date was unreasonable because it falls after Thanksgiving. It only allowed 9 days to prepare and distribute required materials such as amended bylaws and recall information, which they never even received their recall letter. Or the amended bylaws weren't done at this point. Over Park was unavailable on next weekend for the Christmas extravaganza. So December 13th was the most reasonable date. Because the new date did not reflect the members' requests, the requesting group sent emails, text messages, certified letters, with signatures from the majority of the requesting members beginning on November 21st. They posted November 20th, November 21st. We tried contacting them to either change the date back to December 13th or just have it canceled. Still to this date, have not received one word from any of the board members, from the requesting members of this meeting, notification that they got anything. They kept on with today. They continued circulating notices for the November 29th meeting and failed to acknowledge us. This has resulted in widespread confusion, unnecessary effort, and unnecessary expense. Members will be challenging the initial recall vote held on October 11th, 2025 at the members meeting, and will also be challenging the HOA revitalization by the they want to help with lawyer fees. For the members, please consider donating. If you want one of these papers, there's information on here. But I'm telling you, we tried to cancel this meeting for today because it's ridiculous that they called for this meeting after a holiday. They might not have family that they were visiting with out of town or at their homes. So they didn't care. I don't know why December 13th wasn't available, but if they would have actually contacted us to tell us this was not going to be a date for us, then we could have gone to another day. But still to this day, not one. Charlie actually emailed Bonnie at midnight one night and said, he texted Bonnie at midnight one night saying, if you want to head this up, then you can remove yourself from the board. Why didn't he email us? Bonnie is not the one who started this. The members who signed the special request, the member,
Is there body on the board?
she has nothing to do with this. The member, yes,
That's one of the jobs.
because they were the request. He didn't email me. You were the request. No, we weren't. Was the signature on there? Was there a receipt from her? No, it was received from me. And I'm not.
I didn't sign the letter, the lady not supposed to be, it came from the members, that's supposed to
But I
be.
told
I told him he.
So you
I
got-
did not sign the
Get all this up.
So the initial meeting, the initial meeting that we called for was to recall the board members, the officers, and the park manager, and also to amend the bylaws. Our attorney was working on amending the bylaws at the time, but unfortunately, because they decided to wait 2 weeks prior than what was originally requested, without notice,
I understand how it's.
they received a certified letter stating that we wanted a meeting, which they could have contacted us way sooner, like I said, and talk about all of this. We did not legally have enough time to post bylaws, the amended bylaws for everyone to view. This was just posted by the board 9 days ago today, at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
And they said revitalization package.
Correct, yes.
For him to change things for everyone. When, maybe all those hours, the county courthouse, and file with the county courthouse the last. You only have to do anything with file. An officer. Who in your part, the people that's over top of this, has went to the county
This whole.
to actually file?
The bylaws haven't been amended since 1990 and they weren't legally amended.
Correct. So, why are you here to amend it now if they've never?
We're not, we were working with
You
an
just said the
attorney.
bylaws were gonna be amended.
Well, yes, but not today, and because there was not enough sufficient notice given, we had to request the meeting to see if the meeting, we had an attorney working. on
Why
that.
was there enough time? Who's your attorney?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The attorney didn't have
Neither
time
side's
to
gonna
draw
be happy
documents
how they-
over today.
Who is your attorney?
Christine Arnold, Judge.
All enough group.
Do you know what facility she works with?
She's out of St.
To
Augustine.
go,
Do you
hey,
have
that's
her
a good point, sir.
information by chance?
Here's my,
Take one of these.
I don't have to agree with what
Oh,
you
that's
say.
fine.
Thank
I
you.
just
No,
have to be
take it.
respectful and listen. And maybe.
Yeah,
we
if
can
you
see
want
what
to
we
She
be-
got fired. We got a couple of things.
Thing, I wanna say again,
Exactly.
stand
I don't win everything, you don't win everything.
I know some people that will file, and they don't.
Board meeting is never just a waste of time. Don't you agree?
As a board member,
I
I
go by small
agree.
business here, this food
Right over me, and I'm not gonna
This is
sit
the
here and
office,
talk.
and the anyway,
Bonnie Blackwell, you know.
yeah, does that mean you're not gonna be an extra
We're
witness?
just-
I can explain. Okay,
5 years ago, I went to.
so what's going on with the revitalization right now, the board is trying to revitalize the covenants which have been expired. From 1990. And in the 1990 covenants, it states that it's mandatory. The 1990 covenants those were done illegally when they were.
Don't.
Correct.
So they really need to convert back to the covenants before that, which says it's voluntary. Because this should not be an HOA, this should be voluntary. They will sit in the meetings and they will say, we don't want an HOA. But what they're trying to revitalize will literally make this an HOA. So if you cannot afford your dues, you will get leased this.
Correct, we don't want that.
We don't want that.
And they placed it.
Hear a lot of people.
And yes, so they speak out of both sides of their mouth, and it's on video.
All I wanna
This
do
is
is
not
not have.
anything I'm making up.
Put a link.
Go, I encourage you to come to board meetings, listen to what they're saying, ask questions, and read in between the lines, because that's what you need to do in order to really understand what this board is
And
doing.
they decide.
Yes.
Because it's worth it.
It's when y'all move, am I supposed to be here?
Right,
I have to go back, and, I just wanna say that, before I leave, cause I'm gonna leave my house to do this. Go down to the county courthouse and get all this information,
Well,
so.
that's what I did.
And
So
I
I
paid
didn't know what
the
this
information
pay
as
was. I thought I got paid to get a key.
It was a real request, that we give information, they asked us to find it within 14 days. If they do not write you within 14 days, that's all right, that's good.
I had to pay to get
You can
keys.
actually take it, but there's a lot of people like me that own more than one property here. And the people, if
And
you
I was
look
told
at
it was
HOA,
keys
they
and
own
I have
more
to
property,
pay.
if you have it in your head this way. Cause I know some people don't own more than one property. Have them stay in the HOA, so I'm glad we're not doing that.
Correct. That's what we're fighting.
So the only.
That's what we're
ones that I
fighting.
have in here-
And the revitalization packets were only sent out to property.
last.
Never have.
That's it.
All of
And why didn't he let the 30 day?
So I'm gonna need to ask him to do it from. Right?
Why didn't you have?
You have to get on, you have to get the reason, you have to get a notice.
I canceled my stuff.
And if anyone has any questions about anything, please contact me. I need several of us.
So you got the notice on the 18th. So you're telling me, Belinda, that the morning of the 18th, Gary got notification to call a special call meeting.
Bring on Santa Fe or wherever, shot at me. And this morning, there's a lot that I didn't look at the vacancies. Several of those have duplicate votes because they own more than two properties.
I have a problem with that. I spoke to legal.
Research that I have
I
found
talked to him.
is that
He talked to
either
him
one's of
until he
these
found out.
going to be in some.
Basically, all the
And
stuff,
I have
I said
those
things I shouldn't have said.
So,
I asked the legal counsel, you sent out that packet.
So from.
It represents 51. It has nothing to do with how many.
They said it.
It does say.
And it does include 83 lots.
They say.
That's what it is. To revitalize the bylaw. Here's the packet, here's my bylaws. And let's send that, no, you didn't get that.
41 of those are.
That's
So you sent it, I asked you to get it reinstated.
Yeah.
So I asked him, if it's reinstated, it's my parcel.
I don't know why.
And I included it. My lot is not included.
Only the ones that are listed.
I am not included.
on subdivision.
I am not required to pay anything. But here's the problem. It's always bothers me. But if I come down here and I have volunteered. Now, I do.
$5,000.
You haven't asked me if I want to be. And that's the only thing.
Sold up today that we did not.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
How does it read?
Ask everyone here, if you think that 85 property owners who received private.
Because of membership, but then say it like that for God's sakes. Don't tell me I have to join.
Do you think
Let
that
it
is
be a
fair?
membership.
And,
If I pay
Well,
you,
it
if it's voluntary, then why doesn't the board talk about it?
Let me say, it's several, well, if we see.
Here's another problem. Any property owners can do the revitalization process. They are using their board position to do that. They are using their board positions to do this revitalization process and are due. That's bullshit. We have parks to maintain. They don't take our due. And do the revitalization, so they can do that on their own rules. They have a way to do it and properly, like anyone else. They're not supposed to get that. But those three restrictions are still legal. You have to have 40 of property owners back in 1990, if you don't have to go.
How you doing? This is the last. Okay, the pass it.
If it doesn't.
See, we did knee-jerk reaction, something that's illegal. We're do his thing.
Well, I would figure out. Corporation and.
I'm sure
So
you just-
that's why it-
That's what he said.
Well, the only.
You think that the 51, 51, at 81 horses and 51 names. All I've got says, this is when you're talking. So what do we do ahead? You go to structure.
We all said we didn't.
No, I agree. No way, there's gotta be a happy medium, so maybe not with him, but we all with us.
We gotta quit worrying about the. What's good for the association? When you became a board member, did we tell you so? Who did?
Yes, she's the one that taught me how to do it. She was going 3 years back. I go 1 year back. It's no.